Hello everyone, it's Friday, November 15th. This is Lee McMahon with your weekend moving average video. It's Friday still, but markets are closed, so we'll call it the weekend. Thank you very much for watching. We're going to talk about what happened this week, talk about what we can look for next week, and kind of go from there. So, please take a look at the risk disclaimer, which should now be on your screen. And then we will go to the charts. Alright, so let's start with E-minis and the general just risk boost, really explosion higher that we've seen. This is a daily chart, so you see Friday, Thursday, Wednesday. We dipped on Wednesday. We opened lower, tried to push lower, and boy did we ever fail. Ended up breaking these previous highs and just continuing its march here outside of this wedge, marking now the fifth or so time that I'll have to redraw the wedge. As E-minis remain just extraordinarily strong, they continue to drive higher. I guess they were... equity bulls were pleased with what they heard out of Yellen and her testimony. So equity markets continue to march higher. They look good. They look overbought, but, I mean, there's no real sell signal right now. The Nikkei looks phenomenal. I mean, the Nikkei looks way better than even E-minis do. To me, the Nikkei, of course, the Nikkei can also look great and then do this in 3 days, all right? So never forget that the Nikkei is a dangerous market to be aggressive with. But... all right, you can see this is from a chart that I posted on Twitter before we broke out here above 15,000. This is air, all right? Where this whole area between basically 15 and between 15 and 16, it's air. I mean, we've already covered a third of it just today. I would be surprised if we didn't complete it, all right? Like I said, it's a risky market. It can do crazy things, but really, I mean, worst case scenario, I think we pull back towards here before rallying up towards 1620. I mean, again, I have to stress, macro, long-term, I remain pretty bearish U.S. equity markets. I think, I remain bearish U.S. equity markets. I think a 5 to 10% correction is long overdue, and when it comes, the longer we wait, the more vicious it's going to be. That being said, trying to short these markets has been a fool's game. You're broke. So until we see something more clear develop, I'm at least looking to stay out of equity markets. And, the Nikkei looks good for higher. When the Nikkei looks good for higher, yen pairs look good for higher. All right? This is dollar-yen. Again, worst case scenario here. We're falling back from this 160 figure. We retest this wedge break. All right? Right around 99.70, and then we move higher. Back within the wedge, we can talk about shorts. Other than that, I don't see a particularly great opportunity to try to short dollar-yen. Pound yen, that was the chart of the day. Talking about some long opportunities up here. All right, worked out pretty well. Broke way higher. 162, 162.50 targets here. Again, worst case scenario, we pull back towards this 160 figure and then continue to rally. All right, so yen pairs look good to continue higher. They look so good to continue higher that, of course, you have to start wondering if maybe this is a sucker's bet and we're going to see a dramatic reversal. If we do see a dramatic reversal, it would be below 159.30 for pound yen to get yourself aware. Aussie yen also looks good. Daily breakout here of this wedge looks good for at least a move up towards 96, which is about 200 pips. Again, pull back towards about 93, provides a long opportunity below there. Maybe we'll start to see some sort of reversal. Standard dollar pairs risk-wise. Aussie dollar doesn't look particularly great. Major selling area right around 94. I'd be watching that very carefully. Kiwi dollar pushing into this trend line. All right, we may still see this head and shoulders complete itself, but a breakout here, and we could start to see the Kiwi start to run. Euro dollar. All right, as soon as my chart unzooms itself, there we go. Watching this channel for a break, all right? I like euro dollar to the downside quite a bit. I mean, not right here, but in general, watching this channel for a break and some continuation lower. Pound dollar broke out today. All right, looking for 162.25 again. Faded up here, play the range until we break higher. Dollar CAD. All right, threatened to break out, nasty, nasty candle. Okay, mark that candle and then mark this miniature trendline break. I will be looking for dollar CAD shorts early next week for a move down towards 50 period EMA or 50-day EMA 104, 100-day EMA 103.70, major trend line 200-day support 103.25. Keep your eye on dollar CAD. If you remember what I said about Aussie dollar and how it looks bearish, watch Aussie CAD. Continues to look bearish as well. Some nice consolidation here, possibly a flag before a strong break lower. This pair does look like it's set to continue to fall. Euro CAD. Same thing, little head and shoulders action going on, needs to get below 1.4. Pound CAD, I have been saying 1.7. We breached 169 a couple times. We may pull back from here. We may fall short of that 1.7 goal. Again, obviously, the major level to watch on Pound CAD is going to be that guy right there. Real quick, by request, Euro Aussie. Euro Aussie. Looks like a possible bull flag here. Aussie in general doesn't look particularly great across the board. So watching that as well. Really a major break above 145 needed to shoot us up towards 150. Major support comes in all the way down here to 1.4. So we're dealing with a 400 pip expanding range, which is just not a scenario I'm interested in trying to deal with right now. Euro Kiwi, I like to the upside. This was the chart of the day. I stand by it. I do think that we will see this wedge move up to the upside. We are testing this 50% fib again. So it will, we'll have to see. Again, Kiwi looks more bullish against the dollar than the euro does, so we may see this not play out. But as of right now, I am still looking for Euro Kiwi to eventually break out of this wedge and march itself higher. All right, so that's Euro Aussie, Euro Kiwi. Euro Aussie is cleaner than Euro Kiwi, so bear that in mind. It does look good. Really to either side once we break that little miniature range that I showed you. My favorite pairs to keep an eye on next week, dollar SEK. Looking for consolidation, a flag, or retracement to get long. All right, watching for something, just trend lines, looking for something like this. Okay, you get the idea. USD NOK, definitely on my radar. Okay, this was a chart of the day. It was a chart of the day around here where I was saying look for a pullback to get long. We didn't get that pullback. We just rocketed higher. If we do get that pullback now, watch 6 for an absolutely amazing opportunity to get long. More likely we won't make it all the way back down there, so watch 6.05 or so. Euro yen, I got a couple minutes still. Euro yen, major resistance up ahead on euro yen, 136. If you want to short a yen pair, because you are thinking risk off, because you think the yen is overdone, whatever reason you want to short a yen pair, euro yen is probably your choice. That's 136, major opportunity to short there. CAD yen, breakout. Very cautious shorting this one. Like I said, dollar CAD looks good. CAD yen looks really good here. Like really, really good. Destined for 101. That's a 500 pip move. Again, same disclaimer. If we do see a significant risk off, Kiwi yen about to break 83.56. That takes it to 86. Another good opportunity to short, though, if you are bearish the yen pairs. I mean, I don't want to do it. I think we're heading higher. I said that. But I see why you would be bearish yen pairs. If you want to take a short, right now, I mean, at the open, Kiwi yen is probably your best bet. You can have an 84.15 stop, 65 pips. Hope for the best. Not a fan. I prefer to wait for the breakout. I also prefer to trade CAD yen. I'd prefer to trade a pound yen pullback, dollar yen, etc. Last but not least, let's just do pound Aussie. Pound Aussie. Okay, that's the level to watch on pound Aussie. 173.15 or so, 173.30. You can either short it there if you think the Aussie's going to make a run, or you can wait for a breakout and a retest, and you can buy it, and you can hope that pound Aussie is going to continue its winning ways, and that this is some sort of ginormous flag. All right, and if this is a ginormous flag, it is a 3,000 pip flag, so hop on board. This is a weekly chart. This pair looks insanely bullish on the weekly chart. So above all the key moving averages, cross over here. So yeah. All right, so that's what I got. Good luck trading next week. Keep your eye on those yen pairs and on equities, and I will talk to you soon.